It's to get my mind in the right place. Nothing like centering yourself in this now moment. Let's all breathe in one big deep breath. And let's sing together. When day when day sing it out with enthusiasm. Come on. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. We are now immersing ourselves in the Holy Spirit of life. When they we invite the Great Spirit to saturate the atmosphere. Something new, something refreshing on today. Last time together. When they sing it out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we sealed on the atmosphere with 3 sacred ohms. Om. Om. Last time you sing. Guys sound so beautiful this morning. Give God some praise because you can.
Yay! How wonderful it is to be here today. Yes. Yes. It is. It is. Yes, it is. So I know some of you may have noticed I have a little color going on my face. That's okay. I'm going to tell you about it in a little bit. We are who we are. I am proud to be who I am. Yes, I am. So here at the New Thought community of Gulfport, we are a non-denominational New Thought community brought together in love. That song that we just sang is the Cherokee Morning Song, because my grandparents are Cherokee from the eastern band of the Cherokee in the mountains of Tennessee and North Carolina. And I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud to be in that heritage, to be an Indian, to be Native American. I'm very proud of who they made me be. And so we sing that in honor of them. And the words are in Cherokee, and the words And it's just amazing. I am that you are here with us. That was written by Charles Fillmore. Unity movement in the late and wisdom. O blessed Spirit, in thy divine wisdom, thy pure substance of to thy purpose. Moral limitations and how I'm bringing all of that in. Please stand. Our greeters are going to bring you a gift. Beads and then beads that are color of your chakra. So what we ask that you do with this bead is that you wear it today, that you infuse it with the energy from this service. Receive from a song, energy you receive from the person sitting next to you and their beautiful, wonderful smile. Take that energy and just let it be infused in that bracelet. And then as you wear it, as you go about your day, your week, your month, your year, and you find a trying time, you just like here today, and our community. Maybe you'll wear another bracelet, and maybe you'll smile and enjoy it. Maybe you'll bring friends to get more bracelets. So it's a wonderful tradition we have here, and we're so happy that you are here with us in this present moment. Whether you're back for the first time, been away for a while, you're back.
God, great God. If you know it, sing along, okay? Mighty God, holy God, faithful God. Oh, yes. Great God, great God, great God. Great God, great God, great God. Great God, great God, oh. Feel free to stand and dance, however you worship. And we sing. Oh, holy God, holy you are. Holy God, holy you are. Holy God, holy you are.
So since the first weekend of October, we have done a prayer for peace for the world, but not a prayer for peace for the world so much as a prayer of peace for us. For it's when we become peace, it's when we, each and every one of us, become peace in this world, that we create a consciousness that resonates with the entire collective consciousness, and we can change what that collective consciousness is. So although the collective consciousness of the world right now is in search for peace, if we come together as a unified community and we become peace and send that out and radiate that out to the world, how powerful is that? That becomes so powerful that that peace can be felt by everyone. So together, as we come together and pray this prayer for peace in an affirmative way, we know that we become that peace. We become the peace we want to see in the world. We bring into ourselves that which we want to create in the world, and therefore we manifest it. We manifest it in loving reality for everyone who is in the collective consciousness. Just like Mother Teresa, when she was asked if she would lead a protest parade for the war. Will you protest the war with us by leading this parade? She said, no, I will not. No, I will not. But if you will have a parade for peace, I will lead it. So that's what we are going to do. We are going to lead this beautiful and wonderful parade of peace that originates right here in Gulfport, Florida, and expands out to the world, expands out over the Gulf of Mexico, and reaches out as far as it can reach, expands up north into the United States of America, and reaches further than we could ever imagine. So as we become that peace, we are that peace, and so it is.
And as we together affirm the prayer for peace, let us remember that the prayer, 5-step prayer that Ernest Holmes, the founder of Science of Mind, gave us as a tool. 1, recognize there's one power. 2, recognize that you have unity with that one power. 3, state your affirmation. 4, set it free, let it go, because we let it go knowing it is already done. So if you'll join me in an affirmative prayer, allow yourself to just let go of the concerns for just right now and go to that space that you know so well, that heart space. We know there is only one power, one present, one infinite spirit, one divine God, one love. And that one power, the essence of God, is joy, peace, love, balance, harmony, alignment. We affirm and know that we are unified with the essence of infinite spirit, that we allow ourselves, body, mind, and spirit, congruently to feel that unification, to live from that space of knowing the very essence of who I am is love, harmony, balance, and peace. Going to your heart space, allowing that peace to radiate beyond the stars and the galaxies, past the edge of the universe, knowing that you have that power within you. Together, I am peace, I am peace, I am the peace, I am peace. And we know that we affirm this for ourselves, our community, our families. We know that each person that we are presented in front of can feel that essence of who we are. And we know that that radiates from us all the time, every time. So in this prayer, we invite all people to experience this peace. We set this prayer free. And let it go.
Knowing that there's one mind, we pray for change by changing our mind. Our mind. So I go inside, my mind is full of peace, love, and joy. Peace, love, and joy. So I know that in my world, there's only peace, love, and joy because of the perfection of the oneness rules. And for that, I'm very grateful, I'm thankful, I'm appreciative, I am blessed, and so it is.
Yes, thank you.
So it is. And with that, we create a peace in this space that can radiate out to the world, and I love that. I love that we are all that. So letters to God, that's what I'm going to talk about right now. Our letters to God. So when we come in here on the first Sunday of the new year, we do a burning bowl service. We do a burning bowl where we have a fire pit and we burn away what we wanted to leave with that last year, what we don't want to bring with us, what we have learned does not work for us. We learn what does not work for us, and we take that out and we put it in the fire and we let it be burned away in the burning bowl. And then we come back in here and we write a letter to God. And in that letter to God, we write to God what we want to experience with intention for this new year. And we did that. So we did that the first Sunday in January for this new year. And I'm so excited. How many of you got your letter to God? Yes. See? I love that. I love that it creates for us a moment to go back to that renewal time of the new year. And sometimes we can stay in that renewal with intention, and we stay in it for a week, or we stay in it a month, and then we forget all about it. We go, oh, okay, I'm done with that. And then we get our letter to God, and we go, oh my gosh, I remember what I wanted to create for myself in this world. And it's a little reminder halfway through the year to keep it up, to keep that up. So, and I want to impress upon you that the easiest way to that acceptance, when we sometimes find that we are not there, is to stop what you're doing. Take a breath, quiet yourself, and open up your heart. And then I was scrolling through Facebook, and up popped a post by my spiritual leader from my Unity community in Nashville, Tennessee, that I left over 15 years ago, Reverend Denise Jurgen. And she retired, but now she's back at it. So now she just signed on and is their minister in charge at the Unity of Nashville. And she had a post that said, the best way to live, quiet my mind and open my heart. Quiet my mind and open my heart. Wow, I love God. I love how Spirit brings me to balance through synchronicity, through things I see. I love you, Reverend Denise Jurgen. I love you, Reverend Denise Jurgen. So she's my mentor. She's my mentor as a minister, so I know she watches sometimes. So I know you're busy this morning at your own church, but I know if you see this. I love you, and I am so grateful for the wisdom that you share, and I'm thankful that you are my mentor. And I am so inspired and encouraged by each of you who are here, and those of you joining us online, that you are here for a reason. It is not an accident. It is divine appointment, and it is synchronicity. I would love for as many of you that feel called to feel called with that letter to God vibe, to come up here and share with the community exactly what it meant to you this week to get your letter to God in the mail. and open it up and read it. So all of you that raised your hand, who wants to come up first? I've got microphones. I've got microphones. Come on now. Come on. Come on.
My name is Lulu, and I got my letter. Surprising, and I loved how when I was reading through what my thoughts, my mission that I wanted for this year had already happened, to be involved and make friends with people here and just start moving from Texas to Florida, was finding a new location and found it, loved it, and just was so happy that I really did accomplish the visions that I wanted.
Awesome. Yay! I'm so happy this is where you're going to see that. Hello. Who's next? Come on, Angie, I know you're next.
I did not receive this letter.
Okay.
It was from Maria.
Okay. Well, come talk about that.
Yes, when you said about the letter from God, I received a letter from God, but it was from the retreat I went to with Maria from the previous year, and I had received that, and it meant so much as a reminder for me, as I wrote that I wanted to continue to live my life in love and in peace and joy, as Mother Teresa stated, and we're all human, we make mistakes. But to please all remember to forgive, and that's what I strive to do every day, is to live a life of love and service and to one another. And I just pray for everybody here. I just came from a meeting with Amma, our Divine Mother, the enlightened woman from India, who was revered as sacred as Mother Teresa, Gandhi. And she was amazing. I got to meet her 3 times. And the second time I met her, I talked to her. And through the translator, the Swami who was there translating, I asked her for healing for myself, my family, my friends, the world. But I just prayed that she has and she will be able to, through the divine, heal and heal us all. And she stated to me, "You are in my very special prayers." That was enough. I've released.
Nobody else wants to share their letter to God? I mean, you don't have to say what's in your letter to God. You can just say what it felt like to you to get your letter to God. What that felt like. Because isn't it a special feeling? Isn't it a wonderful feeling? So I thank you for those that shared, and for everybody that didn't share. I know that you shared. And you shared with us wholly by being in this space. And I love that. So I believe now we're up to
Yes.
Jay Miah.
Thank you.
Yes.
You know, Angie, when you said, you know, it reminds me of this lyric that came to me the other day. When I forgive you, I forgive me. And I think it's something palpable when we're able to love someone past the differences. You know, because we don't always agree. But we can agree to disagree. Move this back. I'll move forward a little more. It's always better when I'm singing as loud as I do back here. I'm, short and mighty, I like to say. So, thank you.
6
So, right, hey, I'm a giant in my heart. I'm also 5'5", but you know, it's okay. God was having fun when they made me. So the song I'm going to share this morning is called I Believe For It. And in spite of so many things that are going on in our world, I like to believe that we as a collective are the space in between two atoms. So if you think about that for a second, holding hope, peace, love, harmony, oneness, unity. When you encounter other people, wherever they're at, because we're all different places, also the same. I believe it helps you see a much clearer vision of what our world truly can be if all of us lived in that space in between two atoms. So I believe for it. Every day I get up, put my feet on the ground, even though there's days that I feel like the roller coaster is roller coastering. But I'm reminded that God is the track. However it looks, some people call it goddess, whatever the language is to you. For me, it's all. I call God all. It's everything, all things. Anyway, this is called I Believe For It. They say these mountains can't be moved. They say these chains will never break. But they don't know you like we do. There is power in your name. We hold that there is no way through. We some praise this morning. We believe for it. We keep believing. I won't stop believing.
Isn't that amazing? So my talk title today is, I believe I am. I believe I am free. You are not who other people say you are. You are who you say you are. And that is your choice to always be who you are. You are not what you think you are. You are not what others think you are. But you are what you think others think you are. And that's a quote by William James, who is a philosopher and Harvard-educated man who is considered the father of American psychology. So you are who you believe others think you are. I'm going to say, you're not who you think you are. You're not who others think you are. Don't let anyone else define you. But you are you. You are you. Find the love for yourself and the courage to be who you are. Who you are in that still small space within your heart, within your chest, within your heart chakra and your solar plexus. Bring in that yellow solar plexus. I am. Find the strength within and the courage that waits to step up and step into who you are without regard for what anyone else may think or say. So I promised you last week to get a little personal with today's message. And I fully intend to do that with you and for you, because I believe it's important that you know who your spiritual leader is, inside and out. There don't need to be rumors going around town that you hear and you go, is that my spiritual leader? I don't think so. I want you to know that no matter what you hear or what you say or what somebody tells you, that you always can come to me. You can always come to me. Any Sunday after service, call me, make an appointment to go have coffee with me. Don't believe rumors. Don't believe what people are saying. Know that you can always come to me and ask me. And, you know, I've been recovering. You know, my doctor, so I have a very young doctor. She's younger than both of my sons. You know, that's really young. Or I'm really getting old. I don't know which that is. But I went to see her and she said, you know, you're not having a very good year this year medically. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. She said, but don't let that make you feel bad. She said, we all do that. She said, and that doesn't mean that you don't have 30 more years of wonderful, great health. She said, don't let anything that happens to you be a foregoing conclusion to what the rest of your time is like. So I've been recovering from a stroke. I didn't realize quite how much until this week. Because you may have noticed my face is a little colorful today. Well, it's not near as colorful as it was Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, because I had a fall. So I'm moving, and in my new home, I have all these boxes everywhere. Some of them are open, and I've pulled things out of them, and some of them are not open. But so I had just come in, and then I remembered I needed to go say something to Colleen, because she had dropped me off. And I turned around, and as I turned around and started to go back, I got my flip-flop caught on an open box. in the living room. And I fell forward. I thought I caught myself. I have a bruise on the knee, I have a bruise on the elbow, I have a sprained wrist over here. So I tried to catch myself. But the next thing I knew is my face hit the tile floor. Just boom, just flat on my face hit the tile floor. And I came up and I had a goose egg like the size of a women's softball on my forehead. I'd never seen such a thing in my life. My nose was bleeding. And then my eyes weren't black immediately, but later on they got black. And the doctor said, well, I don't mean to scare you. She said, but all of this stuff up here is going to float down into your eyes in the night, probably while you're sleeping, and you're going to wake up in the morning maybe not able to see or even open your eyes. And I said, oh, well, that's lovely. And it was true. It was true. So my iPhone did not recognize me until yesterday. We picked up our phone and we used to have to put in our code and we never thought a thing about it, but now we have the Face ID, so we don't even think about having to put that code in until you have to. You're like, what? So I had to put my code in all week until yesterday. So it's been an experience in recovering from this stroke because I never would have thought the stroke had anything to do with my fall until I'm at the hospital talking to the doctor. And so I didn't even think of this. Because of the stroke, I'm on some blood thinners. So the doctor was not concerned. He said something about bleeding. I said, well, I was really shocked because my nose bled a little bit, but it didn't bleed very much. And I thought being on the blood thinner, it would bleed more. He said, I'm not concerned about your outside bleeding. And I went, oh, well, what does that mean? He said, I'm concerned about there being bleeding inside, from inside all this, that there's bleeding inside there. And I went, oh, okay. All right, well, I didn't even think of that. So we had to do a CT scan and everything. And so what I found from my stroke is I don't have my athlete quick reflexes that I've had my entire life. I've been an athlete my whole life. I went from high school to college to the Olympics. I've been an athlete. I'm used to that. I'm used to being able to catch myself. But now I know I am no longer able to catch myself. So now I'm a little more careful. When I turn to walk away, I'm a little more careful about the things around me, about what I'm putting myself into in the present moment. So it has certainly made me more aware of the present moment and the present moment that I'm in. Because, I was getting ready to unpack boxes and open boxes and it slowed down my week. I don't know, maybe I thought I was going a little too fast. Maybe the world said, no, you need to slow this healing process down some more because my face got a big smack right up on it. And, I could say, well, boxing's in the Olympics now. So, you can see the other person. You should see the other person. But, yeah. It seems at this present moment, I do not have the ability to catch myself from the effects of the stroke. No one ever shared that with me. The doctors never shared that with me. That, hey, you're going to have these limitations. They told me I had a little bit of weakness on my left-hand side. Well, okay. But so I declined physical therapy because I thought I didn't need it. But now I'm in physical therapy. So now I'm going to be going to physical therapy to determine how to make myself be able to catch myself when I fall again. Because when I'm traversing around empty boxes or full boxes or whatever, I want to be able to catch myself. I actually thought of having somebody else do the message for me today. I thought about calling Ron and Maria and saying, hey, did one of y'all want to step up and do the message today? Because I didn't really want to I didn't want to get up here with a colorful face. And then I thought, well, how real and authentic is that, Kim? Yeah. How real and authentic are you being if you're embarrassed to get up and talk to your congregation that is your community in the way you are? Because I know who I am. I know who I am, and I'm committed to showing you who I am, to let you know who I am 100% of the time, even when things are not quite what the rest of the world thinks it should be. Because coming out to the world, we need to be that person. We need to be that person you are. That person you are who knows. That person who lives in that still small space within. Be that person. Be that person all the time. I know it may be easy to toe the line of others' beliefs and views and adopt them as our own. I know it's easy to go with the flow and not make waves, to go along, to get along. What's hard is to pave your own path, stand in your own truth with all the strengths and the vulnerabilities. You know, I learned from my little great nephew, Stephen. He would say, it's too hard. He lived with my grandmother. He and my niece Ashley lived with my grandmother. And he would say, his mom would say, Stephen, you need to get up there and clean your room. Because his room would just be full of toys. He'd have 3 empty toy boxes and toys everywhere. So you need to get up there and clean your room, put all your toys in the toy. Oh, it's too hard. There's too many of them. I can't do that, that's too hard. You know, it is hard. Life can be hard. It is hard. It's hard to be brave enough. It's hard to be brave enough to step out and be you. To totally live in the truth of being who you are. You know what? It's always worth it though. It's always worth it. Always and in all ways it's worth it. Like that song Jay just sang today. I believe for it. I believe for it. I believe for it. There is power in your name. From the impossible, we'll see a miracle. Creator, we believe. We believe. Whether you use Creator or God or Goddess, Creator, we believe. I believe that I know who I am. And I believe that I can show everyone exactly who I am. Every single day, in every way that I can. I can be the extraordinary who that I am. I thought much about this week and what my message was going to be. And I primarily think about what I want to say. What's my intention? What's my intention to leave you with? And how can I inspire you like you inspire me? Because you all inspire me every day just by being here. Yes, that's okay. Yeah, I inspire you. Yes, all right. It's simply the title of my talk today. That is what I want you to hear from my words today. I believe I am. No pretense, just authentically who I am. Coming into your own, there are so many touching, heartfelt coming out stories in life. Some will break your heart. Some will fill your heart with joy. Some bring tears. Some bring laughter. Some are difficult to hear. And some will inspire you. Coming out as who you are may be hard. Come out anyway. Coming out is a journey in personal growth and spiritual growth. I can feel my soul ascending. You can't stop me now. My wings are coming. I said that last week, like the caterpillar that goes away in the cocoon and is all warm and comfortable there. but then feels that irresistible urge to stretch and knows my wings are coming and they're breaking that cocoon and flying out of there as a beautiful butterfly. I want to let you know that you are worthy. I want to teach you to see for yourself that you are worthy. You are worthy of abundance. You are worthy of receiving all your good. When you know that you are worthy, your self-esteem comes from within. I am a child of God, and I am worthy. I accept who I am, who I truly am. I take full responsibility for my life and what I am co-creating in this world. Your value comes from within, that you are a divine child of God. Your value does not come from the outside, not from your job, not from your degrees or your education, not from who you know. They may be influence on you, but it is not value. When do you feel valued? When do you accept that you have value? Are you measuring your value by the money you make? By success in a project at work? That you're able to buy the car you always wanted? To have influential and famous friends? True value, it's inherently yours. It's with you from the beginning. When you were created, when you were a thought in the collective consciousness, when you were just a ball of energy, you were valuable. You were valuable already before you came down here into this physical presence, into this physical body. You don't have to prove you have value. It's part of you. It's not performance-based. Your value is not because what you did in the past or even what you may do in the future. It's not possession-based. It doesn't matter what you have. It doesn't matter the money you make, the car you drive, the house you live in. Those things do not set your value. It's not popularity-based. Your value is not because someone likes you or favors you over another, or that you have famous friends, or that you have a wonderful, influential partner. It's not because you have a partner at all. Being single is also good. I know I shared last week that there have been many rumors circulating around the community about me and my life and what's going on in my life. And I believe that as your spiritual leader, it's for me to be completely authentic with you and to be honest with you. And I told you I would share my truth with you so you don't have to go to anyone to ask them a question about me. I had a partner and now I'm single. It's a great thing that I am free to be me. I am free in this life and in this world to be me, without any strings attached, without anything attached. I am solely and wholly single, free, and unattached. If you heard some other thing, that was someone trying to press their story upon you about me. I'm so very grateful for all of you who have been support for me during this time of change, and I am truly happy to speak to anyone who has questions about me and what I choose to do in my personal life, in my professional life. Just come up to me after service. I'm right here for at least an hour. I'm happy to talk to any of you. Or you can message me and set an appointment. We'll go have coffee. We'll go have coffee and sit and have a croissant and a coffee, and I'll tell you all about it if you really want to know. And I came across a writing the other day of a conversation with God, and it made me think of our letters to God. And then it was time to send out those letters to God. So I want to share this with you. So God says hello. And I say, I'm falling apart. Can you put me back together? God said, I would rather not. I said, why? God said, because you're not a puzzle. I said, but what about all the pieces of my life that are falling down and are falling onto the ground? God said, let them stay there for a while. They fell off for a reason. Take some time and decide if you need any of those pieces back. I said, you don't understand. Am I breaking down? What's going on? I've got all this stuff going on in my life. I've had a stroke. Now I've got a fall with my face. What am I doing? What's going on? God said, no, you don't understand. You're breaking through. What you are feeling are just growing pains. You're shedding the things and the people in your life that are holding you back. You aren't falling apart. You're falling into place. Take some deep breaths and allow those things you don't need anymore to fall off of you. Quit holding on to the pieces that don't fit you anymore. Let them fall off. Let them go. I said, once I start doing that, what will be left of me? God said, only the very best pieces of you. I said, I'm scared of change, because aren't we all? God said, I keep telling you, you aren't changing, you are becoming. I said, becoming who? God said, becoming who I created you to be. That's who you are. A person of light and love and charity and hope and courage and joy and mercy and grace and compassion. I made you for more than the shallow pieces you have decided to adorn yourself with that you cling to with such fear. Let those things fall off of you. Let them go. I love you. Don't change. Become. Become. Become who I made you to be. I'm going to keep telling you this until you remember. Become who I made you to be. I said, there goes another piece. God said, yes, let it go. I said, so I'm not broken? God said, of course not. But you are breaking like the dawn, and it's a new day. In this life, I don't need and you don't need to prove any of that. We are not broken. Never. I know who I am, and you know who you are. And together as a community, we know who we are. We are a divine child of God, and we are worthy. Maybe you feel it, and maybe you need to level up. I want you to up-level your vibration to that space. Up-level your vibration. Vibrate at that space. And then we'll all be in here. Jay Miah will be singing. We'll all be vibrating. We can't hardly stand it. We're so great. We all have something in our life to come out about. Whether it's the fact that a relationship broke up and now I'm newly single. Whether it's the fact that I changed jobs and now I'm doing something different. Whatever it is, come out and be who you are. Come into your own and step forward to be who you are. The universe brought us all together in a spirit of kindness, and we together are a powerhouse. Know your name. Claim your name. Speak your name. Celebrate who you are today and every day. We call our Sunday service the Sunday celebration for a reason. And today it's a celebration of you. It's a celebration of me. It's an intentional naming and proclaiming. Celebrate who you are. Let's be determined to co-create a world where all people may recognize themselves as holy. Whole and holy. When men, women, and our youth fail to embrace the idea and the role of way shower, we are all lesser for it. How about you? Are you stepping up to be who you are Are you stepping into your life to be a way shower for yourself and to be others? To be a difference maker so people can say, oh wow, look at that. I can be that. Did I know I could be that? No, I didn't. But let those pieces fall off. Let them lay there. They are no longer needed. It's our nature to be who we are. It's the way we are created. Our nature as people is never a curse. It is a divine blessing. God created you. You are a divine child of God. You are holy and holy, uniquely, individual, and blessed. So be who you are. No one is better or more special. In this world, there are no special rights, only human rights that should be available to every one of us. We are all equal. We all have the ability to share equally in those endless opportunities and those infinite possibilities. We are spiritual beings living in a physical world, a physical body, just as our God created us, and God doesn't make mistakes. We are all exactly the way we ought to be. I know some of us have not always felt that or lived that experience. We may have been forced or made to think we had to hide who we were to survive, hide who we love in order to be safe. We all deserve the right and the ability to live our life authentically, to live our life safely, in freedom and in love. Show your true colors. Whatever they are, you are deeply and preciously loved. You are made perfectly in the image and likeness of our Creator, our source energy that is the one presence and the one power. The distance between us and them is a distance not to be tolerated. It is a distance where dialogue must enter. It is a distance that should be bridged in unity through love and peace. As we come together to coexist in unity, we change the world. Begin each day with a beginner's mind. Know that the words you speak are important, for they imprint on the cosmos for all time. This is a wonderful day. I've never seen one like it before. Those are the words and the wisdom of Maya Angelou. Commit to waking each morning to live the enjoyment of those words. That every day is unique and special. Every day is yours. Every day is yours to make it what you will. Let your true colors shine through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show. Your true colors are beautiful. Your true colors are beautiful, just like a rainbow in the sky. And so it is. Thank you all so much. I couldn't be who I am without you who you are. Thank you so much. Now Mr. Bill will come forward with our box. And Colin. So I just want you all to know that our Board of Trustees has been there with me and supported me through all of this. They've known since the beginning of that I was going on a journey of my own. And they have been there to support me, every single member of the Board of Trustees. And I know there have been some rumors that some people have heard, and you know, you have to know me and you have to know them to know what the truth is. And it's not what you've been hearing. Just know that whatever you hear is whatever that person wanted the truth to be. And that's the way it is. And I love and appreciate you all. Yes. And, yes. And so our box, freely we give and freely we receive. We are so grateful and so thankful. I want to thank the people last week, Julie and Angie, for stepping up and doing the Brick by Brick campaign. Bill Thomas started our Brick by Brick campaign. If you give $300 at one time, that's half of a week's rent here in the casino. So we love and appreciate you for those bricks. Those bricks keep us here. Those bricks keep us active. Those bricks let us do the work that we are meant to do. So we love and appreciate you, and we love and appreciate all that you give, whether it's your money, whether it's time, whether it's talent, whether it's treasure, whatever you give. We love and appreciate you every single week. And we will say in the abundance prayer, the abundance of God is my infinite source. I now open my heart and my mind to give and to receive all God's good, all God's prosperity, all God's abundance. As God is our source, all things are possible. And so it is. So it is. Thank you. It's time for Jay Miah again. Isn't he wonderful? Yes.
What a beautiful, inspiring message.
Thank you.
There's nothing more powerful than being your authentic self
Absolutely.
and showing up and just being who you were called to be.
Absolutely.
It's a privilege. And it felt, I don't know about you, but I felt the bumps all over my body today. I was standing back there and I was like, I'm about to fall out. About to fall out. So the song is called The Art, and I love this song. I love every song, really. So I don't know. I'm like every genre, rap, all of it, all of it is beautiful. 5 years ago at 10:30 this morning, my sister went to heaven, my soul sister. And I'm just reminded today as I look at myself at 30, what a gift it is to be alive, to have breath inside of us. I believe when you have breath inside of you, there's a purpose. There is a purpose and a plan. And although my sister's life was cut short, I hold on to the feeling and it keeps me responsible. This one's for my sister. This is all so beautiful, but how much of this could really be enough for me to just believe? This is how it feels when it's all for real. But since when does my desire dominate God's plan? Chasing the wind, handing out right where I begin. I know I'm just starting over again. No, life will never waste the pain. You can only try so hard to run. Some will only last so long. Life is just the art of living I may never know, I should just let go. Do I really want a God that I can understand? And when I close my eyes, try to reason why, but since when does my desire dominate the plan? I'm chasing the wind, handing out right where I begin. Are just starting over again.
So today, part of the good news is I know who I am. So who I am is the light of love. And here's a secret, so are you. But to get on to some things that we're going to be doing this week, we have a huge event coming up on Saturday, this coming Saturday, and it's the Expo. And the Expo happens quarterly, and it happens right here in the casino. So if you haven't been part of the Expo, please come out between 10 and 6 next Saturday and experience this amazing event. We have all types of people here, including readers that do readings. We have, last time I was here, I don't know if they'll be here again, but they had this thing that reads your aura, which was absolutely amazing. And so they also have a bunch of different gyms and just books. And Gary King, if he's still here, he'll be here doing a book signing. And so please tell your friends, post it on Facebook. You'll see it on the New Thought Facebook. If you can share that, that would be great. And I look forward to seeing everybody out here for that. And we also have the ongoing meditations out here in the park every Wednesday at 11:30 under the oak tree, which is unbelievable. It's a little bit warm right now, but underneath that oak tree, there's always this beautiful breeze, and it's just a wonderful event. Pamela's been doing them, and if you haven't experienced Pamela's meditations, they are very grounding and beautiful. So I would encourage you to come out for that also. Thank you.
Let us stand, if you are able, as we sing our peace song together. Remembering that peace begins with you and me. You are peace. If I am peace and you are peace, collectively we are all peace. We sing. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be with God as creator. Family, all are we. Look around. Let us walk with each other in divine harmony, in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step we take, let this be our joyous vow to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
For peace begins right here and right now. Together, let's affirm the unity prayer of protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. For God is amazing all the time, and all the time